When a demo didn't go to plan, a young Hans-Jörg Gerber knew things could be better. And so begins a journey, from then till now. And we kept on going. In 1971, Hans-Jörg Gerber created the first Thermomix. If all we wanted was to make a food processor, we would have stopped long back. But we wanted to create an extraordinary experience, which is why we're still going. Then, now, always. Thermomix.
This Thermomix is since 1960 here. Ta-da! 1960, and it's really world bestseller. And to tell you clearly, right, this 1960, they started off with something like a juicer, and then slowly they evolve it, and become like TM21, TM31. In Malaysia, TM31 is more than 20 years, if I'm not mistaken. It's 2000 years launch. And now it's still people using, okay? And then there is this TM5, which is 2014. And there are still a lot of people actually upgrading to TM6. What's so different about this TM6? Later on, we will show you. And this Thermomix proudly to announce to you all that they can, it is really very, 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 very in demand. And it sells every 23 seconds, one Thermomix. So if you haven't owned one, it would be really, really great for you to explore how good this thing's gonna be. So this is just basic to give you a little bit of idea. How does this Thermomix works? There is this Varomar, and then there is this splash guard. This is full sets. Like when you got this Thermomix, right, these full sets will be delivered to your house in a very, very nice packaging. And it comes with a 2.2 liter mixing bowl. So without talking much, let's show you something. If you ever wash or blanch any meat, did you do like on the conventional way, take a big pot of water, then pour over your meat, and then after that, right, you will actually boil it for a bit on a slow fire because you want to blanch over all the meat excess, the whitish, the dirty part, right? Do you know that Thermomix can help you do this? And then it's safetier in that sense, because if you were to open the gas, and if we have kids at home, it will be very, very dangerous. And let me get our Anna here. She will be actually showcasing you how the meat blanching work. So let me see if Anna is ready. Okay, now mind. While waiting for Anna, right, if you all see there is this link here in our chat room, please click on the link, because this is our lucky draw session today. Lucky draw session today will be giving out what? Later on, our Anna will explain to you all as well. It's very, very excited because previously all our demo doesn't have lucky draw, and this is the first time. And the link that Anna just shared, kindly RSVP yourself in this link. And then we have 20 participants here with more coming in later on. Try to win this free gift by participating this lucky draw. I tell you, it's 3 to give it out today. So Anna, I shall let you showcase your meat blanching.
Okay, hello everybody, good morning. My name is Anna. I'm based here in KL, actually Petaling Jaya. Okay, so without further ado, can you all invite your friends to come and watch our demo and also fill in the lucky draw, the link down below to register for the blessed draw, aka lucky draw, okay? All right, so get them filled in, and I will show you what is in the gift box, okay? It's 50 ringgit worth of goodies, all right? I can't seem to find the picture. Okay, anyways, okay, I'll show you guys. Hang on. It's downloading. Oh, okay. All right, sorry. Let me share my screen right now. Have you all had breakfast? If you all have breakfast already, can you give me a 1? If you haven't, give me a 0. Oh, Priscilla had breakfast already. What about the rest? Have you all had your breakfast? Oh, Tan also had already. Wow. Okay, so today we're going to show you the food that we're going to make is very suitable for lunch or a quick kind of meal. And yeah. So this is the gift box that you guys are going to get. Can you all see it? Yeah. Okay, so in the gift box, we will have organic brown sugar. Okay, so you can use it for your baking and your cooking, your marinating. You also have a chia seed noodle. You can actually cook it with your Thermomix as well. So basically, if you have a thermal server, all right, so this thermal server is our free gift this term. Yeah, this is our thermal server. Okay, so basically you can put your noodles inside and then you just use the lid and cover. It will actually be cooked, all right? So because this thermal server can actually keep hot, keep things warm and keep things cold, okay? So while stock lasts, so place your order ASAP. We also have sea salt, okay, and also organic roasted sesame oil. So our gift box is actually sponsored by Radiant Whole Food. All right, so don't worry if you don't win any draw or any gift. Don't have to worry. We actually have a code which is 小美杀手. It's actually in a poster if I'm not mistaken. So if you actually put in the code down below, you're entitled for discount. Okay, and it's like for multiple use. All right, so it's actually very, very worth it. So hurry, you all have 4.5 more minutes to fill in the form. Okay, all right.
Yeah, our lucky draw will close at 10:15. As much as we wanted, we hope that many of you can win this free gift because it's very, very generous. Our Radiant Whole Food actually, she sponsored us, and then they are really, really, really very, very good to use. And it can help you to use this for your baking and making a lot of different dishes with all this free gift. Okay, so Anna, you are doing meat blanching, right? Maybe you can share like what did you do now? Like first of all, you'll take the meat out, right?
Yes, I think I
tell you the serious thing here is our Anna just went out for market, and then that's why you see her, the hair is so bad because she went out for market this morning and just to get the meat to showcase to you all. And then the thing that she's holding now is actually a mixing bowl. Mixing bowls is 2.2 liter mixing bowl that just now I actually shared with you all. And what Anna will do here is she'll put in water and then she'll put in the meat inside a shimmering basket. So shimmering basket is a basket that actually have a lot of lobang because we can shimmer it. Later on, we will have another demo for making lemonade. We'll be using this shimmering basket as well. So what Anna doing now is that she actually put in the water and then put in the meat inside the shimmering basket, because we don't want the blade to actually cut off any part of the meat, right? So that's why we put it inside the shimmering basket. And this shimmering basket will have the meat inside, soak it under the water, then she will just power it on. So she will actually use this method to blanch the meat. So Anna, you may start blanching.
Okay, so basically I've got 4 chicken drumsticks in here. So this is a simmering basket. You can actually wash your fruits as well. Okay, you can wash your fruit. You can even cook rice or even wash rice. Yeah. Okay, so Yeah, so I'm going to show you how I wash it. Okay, so chicken inside the simmering basket. I'm going to put it in the mixing bowl. All right. So if you actually have a blade cover, you can also use a blade cover. But I sort of misplaced my blade cover. So if you have a blade cover, this doesn't come with your Thermomix. Okay, you have to pay extra like 130 ringgit to get the blade cover. Okay, so basically, if you have the blade cover, you just put it at the bottom of your Thermomix, and then you can just put more meat to wash, okay, to blanch and stuff. You can also wash vegetables or even fruits, all right? So this is water. So I'm just gonna put enough water to cover the meat. All right, so because the meat is so dirty, right? Like we don't know what it actually went through and all the bacteria. Also, basically, you can just wash off the meat and wash all the impurities. Then, yeah, it's cleaner in a sense. All right, so with the simmering basket, it's so very convenient.
Yeah, shimmering basket is not only for us to blanch meat, okay? It can actually shimmer a lot of things, and it's also able to help us to boil our white rice. If you realize, some of our Thermomix advisors actually put in a rice and then cook it with this shimmering basket. And then after cooking the rice, right, you will see all the starchy water underneath. The rice is actually cooked, but the water is all the low GI. This is a low GI rice. So basically it's very, very, very suitable if, let's say, you have family members that are very cautious about sugar. A lot of rice, we don't want to cook it with the water. Because the water that actually contained inside the white rice, right, will actually create high GI. So with this method, using Thermomix to cook your white rice is actually a low GI rice content, which is very, very healthy. So Anna, you may start.
Okay, so to blanch my meat, because it's already chilled meat, so basically if it's frozen meat, you can put up to 25 minutes. So for this one, I'm just gonna put a 15 minutes, 50 degrees, and then speed 2.3. Okay, so with the simmering basket inside, you can actually put up to speed 4, but I don't want to risk it because when the meat is too heavy and the simmering basket is too heavy, what happens is that it will actually put weight, and then it will actually weigh down, and then when the blade actually moves, it might cut your basket. Okay, so prevention is better than cure. Don't put too high. Okay, so but the max speed is still 4.0. All right, so even if you put your butterfly whisk, it's also speed 4. Okay, so with the butterfly whisk, let me show you the butterfly whisk.
So later on, I'll put on some explanation what does the basic package come with. And then don't worry about the safety, because all of us, right, we will have a briefing called unboxing session. Whenever you got your TM6 already, we will have this unboxing section. Go through with you A to Z, what is this parts and piece like, and what are the safety precautions that you need to be aware of, and then how do we place this Thermomix on tabletop, and then this will help us to even better manage and better use it. But don't worry, it's very, very simple to use. I mean, it's just like a pen you don't actually put on the somewhere else, right? You would just put it somewhere cornered around, something like that. Okay, so let's start. We have Katie here. She will be presenting to us our lemonade. So now, every one of you, if you're aware, this link's gonna be closed, and then we will have our lucky draw session right after our KP. This is my first our first draw. So Katie, I shall pass the host to you, and you will be able to share how do you do lemonade in 2 minutes, and also share how does a traditional way lemonade does. Okay, so people can compare from there. You can share verbally lah. Like usually how people do lemonade is like they will need a device here, a small kacang here, then press.
This.
Okay,
yeah,
so,
sure.
So Katie, you can start.
Okay, hi, good morning, everyone. So I will showcase you the so-called few second kind of lemonade. Okay, so like just now what Priscilla said, that if you don't have Thermomix, how you're doing the lemon means that you will cut half, then you will use the so-called the squeeze juice kind of things, then you just squeeze it, then after that just put in water and then to drink. Okay, now I will showcase you how easier by using Thermomix. It's just like I just used like about 6 seconds. Okay, so TM bowl should be dry because now I will need to grind the so-called rock sugar into the powder form. Okay, on this turbo function, right, you actually can grind anything like those herbal that you would like to grind until become a powder, or those like sugar or whatever things that you would like to grind until powder, or you can use this function. Okay, I just place the rock sugar into the TM bowl. Okay, just cover my lid. Okay, I will active my turbo function. So as you can see in the screen, right, actually we already have TM6 already have preset kind of function here. So I just like open the turbo function. Okay, as you can see that after I active the turbo function, right, then it will automatic lock. So it is actually the safety function that which Thermomix have. So I just open 2 seconds, can just start. Okay, as you can, I'm not sure whether you can hear the sound. Actually, there is a so-called rock sugar and the so-called bowl, that kind of sound is actually very loud. Then I grind second time. Okay, you can see the powder is already flying. I'm not sure whether you can see. Okay, just going up. Can see? Okay, it's actually become powder. Just a 4-second time. Okay, now I just put in water. Okay, now I can call out my scale. It's actually already like preset in the TM6 as well. So you no need to buy the extra scale. So you're just using the inter scale. So just to put around 800 grams water. Okay, then now I put in my lemon. It's with skin. Okay, and the seed. Just put it in. Okay, so now I still using the turbo function. And also 2 seconds. Okay, I'm actually done. So it's really quite easy and very fast. Then your lemonade is ready. Okay, I can show you. You can use this basket, right? Just now, Anna also using this mini basket to blanch the meat, but you actually can use as a filter as well. So the skin is in, so you just put it up. You can pull up the lemon juice. So by using your hand, right, I don't think you can squeeze that much of juice. Okay, you can see I just using 6 seconds. Then I have a bottle of lemonade. And at this time period, right, lemonade is very important because it's increase our vitamin C. So 6 second time, I'm done my lemon juice.
Wow, that's super fast.
Yeah,
Katie,
so
how many lemons that you use?
I use 2 lemons.
Wow. Okay, imagine if you use the traditional way. Wow, what is this?
This is a skin. So as you see, a lot of people will ask, right? You blend with the juice and the skin, then we like feel bitter? No, because the 2 second time is actually enough to only blend the meat out. It's not with the skin. So you won't feel like it's like very bitter because it never blend out the so-called lemon oil which is in the skin.
So actually the seed is also intact, right?
Yep. I can't find the seed because this lemon seems like don't have any seed. Yeah, here's some bitter.
Oh, this is very great.
Yeah.
So a lot of you, are you impressed? Because like really on a traditional way, if you were to do a lemonade, right, it will take a lot of time.
Yes.
And then even from a rock sugar to a fine sugar powder, right, is nothing less than an hour or maybe longer time you would need. So if with this, right, why we wanted to showcase to you the rock sugar to actually fine powder is because this turbo is very, very, very much a special technique that in our Thermomix, it can not only just make a fine sugar, but also can make a lot of powder. For example, if you have anchovies at home, or you have baby at home, you can do anchovies powder,
chicken powder,
then,
salmon powder.
Salmon powder, yes, a lot more things that you can do. So actually, as much as you can imagine, you can see there is a lot of things that can be done. Later on, we will be actually showing you how does this gonna be working. While waiting for Anna, let me show you a little bit of screen here. So in discovering our Thermomix, right, we have the top layer is called varoma set. This varoma set have two parts. The first part is actually a shallow one, and then another one is a deeper one. A lot of time we can actually steam chicken or fish, and then the deeper one we can steam bun and then steam vegetable, or even you want to steam a whole fish also can. So it's like the steaming function on top. Splash guard is used when you're using high temperature. Later on, we will showcase with you how we use this splash guard. It comes with a set. And then the only thing you need to explore buying is only the blade cover. But that one, if you have this shimmering basket, it actually works the same. It's just that it gives you bigger space to cook your meat if let's say you want to cover the blade. Okay, so shimmering basket is used like what I mentioned just now, and there is this mixing bowl and the main body. So this touch screen here is 6.6 inch. Just now you also realize we have our Katie here is sharing, right? This screen with the scale. Yes, scale is actually one of the preset mode inside. So inside our Thermomix, right, there are 3 methods of cooking. The first one is cookie dough. Cookie dough is guided cooking. Later on, Anna will show you how cookie dough looks like in her screen. So Anna maybe can get ready for that. And then the second part is our manual cooking. Manual cooking is just like how Anna did just now for the first meat blanching. What did she do is actually she have this 3 circle, right? You can see the first one is actually the duration. Second one is temperature. The last one is actually the speed. So you don't need to remember like what's that. You just need to roughly know. If you are a person that already know how to cook, right? Stir frying something, it could be like temperature 100 and then speed is like 1 to 2. Because 1 to 2 is like stir fry. If you want to cut things, then it could be 4 or 5. And if you want to have it like powdery form, it's almost 10. So the maximum speed for us to adjust manually is speed 10. Turbo is even faster, but turbo is the preset mode. So comes to the third function is preset mode. Preset mode, there is a lot. So let me share a little bit here. Okay, so these are the functions, right, that are still counting in this, because why? When we say, right, this TM6 is very genius product because it is built in. As long as you are connected to Wi-Fi, you can actually update the software. It's just like our phone, right? Amazing. Because whenever we have new software update, you will be able to update it. So for example, last time when I bought my TM6, they don't have kettle mode. Now they have kettle mode. Means we can have a definite temperature to cook something. So these are a few things that Thermomix help us. It can have a weighing scale that gives us accuracy up to 1 gram. It's slightly different from TM5. TM5 is every jump 10 gram, 10 gram. But TM6 improved version is 1 gram each. And then you have exploration of recipe. Last time it was 50 over 1,000, but now up to today it's 70 over 1,000. Later on, I will show you how does this cookie dough helps you. I love cookie dough, I tell you. And then what you can do, whatever you do, you can use pre-clean mode because a lot of time, right, we want to save time. How does this Thermomix help us to save time? From cleaning. First thing they involve, they implement into this Thermomix TM6, right, is that you can have this pre-clean mode. Or simply just choose, like you want to clean a dough or you want to clean universal, then you can just pre-clean it. Other than that, you can make ice cream. These are all the high-speed mode. You can do a lot of different things with the temperature control. Why we say Thermomix can help us to create more healthier meal is because with this Thermomix, right, you can control the temperature when it's cooked. Example, if you want to cook a vegetable, if you use the normal gas stove to cook, right, often we cannot control the temperature. It will be very high heat. And then at the end of the day, right, actually the nutrition inside the raw ingredients like vegetable is already gone off. If you realize If you use Thermomix to cook vegetable like broccoli, right, it's greenish, even though after you left there for an 2-3 hours. But then if it is like using the conventional way, it will become yellowish. So this greenish become yellowish is because of the nutrition level is not preserved already. So we can also have it on a high temperature mode to caramelize, even making candies or making different things. I made this a lot of different things. For example, you can have 37 degrees to create baby food, and then you can do melting chocolate with the normal traditional way. We have to go through it with a pot of water and melting chocolate because you want to control the heat. But with this Thermomix, you don't actually need to do so. It's pretty simple. And then you can make sauce. You can brew tea with the perfect temperature. And then also you can do caramelizing and browning. Okay. So another thing here, what we can do. Okay. So these are the texture goes by the speed. As much as you wanted, you can do sambal belacan while cooking and speeding. And when we do kaya, it's way much easier. Last time, right, the traditional kaya you have to do is like standing there, stir, and then cannot stop, right? And it's so hot. But this one, Thermomix do it together with you while heating it and also stirring it. So it is very simple if you realize. And the 4-layer cookings help you to save more time. You can steam, you can cook, and then you can also make soup from there. Okay, so far, anyone have any question? So far, anyone have any question? No, I continue. So basically the temperature right actually help us to perfectly control, first thing. Secondly is you can do slow cooking. A lot of time you need a slow cooker at home, right? And then you need a kettle at home, and then you need a steamer at home, and then you need a so-called maybe a blending machine or a mixer at home. It takes up a lot of space. But with Thermomix, you can actually combine all of this together into one. So even the slow cooking machine, you can actually keep it. This Thermomix can help you to slow cook up to 8 hours. And you can also make cheese and yogurt with fermentation mode. Fermentation mode is very simple. Just turn on, usually we do it at night. Like at night, I actually pour all the yogurt and I put it there for fermentation. Another next day morning is ready. And then we have sous vide mode. If you realize, a lot of time when we visit a 5-star or fine dining restaurant, a lot of, even a chicken breast meat, it can taste so juicy. How does they do it? It's actually via this sous vide mode. Sous vide is a slow cooking method that actually helps to preserve the juice, but then it's also help you to cook the food. You can survey more about it, sous vide. I didn't know what is sous vide until I have the Thermomix, to be honest. But it's really different. It's take a longer hour to cook something, but it's really simple. You just have to leave it there. Okay, so I shall finish my slide. Let's head over to Anna. She will be showcasing her meat blanching is already done, right?
Hello, everybody. Okay, so my meat blanching is done. Let me show you the meat. It's actually very clean because I actually washed it like thoroughly just now. So anyways, if you actually like make soup and stuff, you want to wash your meat, right? You can actually wash it like with this. So hang on, let me.
You actually pour over all the water away because it's dirty water. And then a lot of time you will actually see it is like a lot of the bubble things actually still retain there. So you just need to go through, rinse through a bit of water, then you can start cooking already. So our Anna here will actually showcase how did she cook what? An oil-free honey soy kitchen. So Anna, maybe you can show us for oil-free honey soy kitchen. Are you using cookie dough today?
I'm actually using the, hang on. Okay.
So Anna is pretty busy today because she will be cooking 2 dishes, and she will start with oil-free honey soy chicken.
Okay, how about we go through one round, just one round of lucky draw first? Okay.
Yeah, sure.
Are you all ready? Well, I pull out my my menu. Are you all ready? Okay.
Yikun. Congratulations, Yikun.
Are you here? If you're here, type in the chat below and say here.
Yes, congratulations, Yikun.
Oh,
Yes, our Tan Yikun is here. Congrats. So later on, right, reach out to your advisor that invited you today, and then furnish your details to your advisor, and your advisor will actually you can actually send directly to Anna handphone mobile for this, and then she will be able to assist you to arrange for the gift delivery. Okay, thanks, Anna.
all right, so back to my chicken. Thank you for staying tuned, Tan. All right.
So another 2 more rounds will be later, yeah?
Yes, correct. Okay, so back to my oil-free honey chicken. All right, so basically I will need to marinate my chicken. All right, so it's very easy. So I have my mixing bowl right here. I'm going to put my lid on because I'm going to put a bowl on top to measure, to actually weigh in my meat so that I can season it. So a bowl right here. So not too sure if just now the scale was used. So we have a built-in scale right here. Okay, so it's actually very, very convenient because a scale is right here and it's very, very sensitive. Like it's very touch sensitive as well. Like you see when you touch it just like that, the scale will actually move. And they have a cord as long as 1 meter. Even if I just yank the cord, right, what happens is that the scale will actually move. And like what Priscilla said just now, this scale, right, is very, very precise. It actually goes by the gram. Like every 1 gram, it will move. Okay. So for this menu, for this recipe, I will need soy sauce. All right. So I can just put in my marinade. Okay. So there's a container up here. So I'm just going to weigh in. Pour in 20 grams of light soy sauce. I'm going to put more because I have 500 grams worth of meat. Maybe 30 grams. So you see, you don't have to follow the recipe like religiously, okay? You can just put in however much you think is suitable. All right, next up, I will need dark soy sauce. So I use this Le Cam Ke. It's not sponsored, okay? I wish I'm being sponsored. All right, so I will put 15 grams of dark soy sauce. So this is manual cooking, okay? You don't have to like use cookie dough all the time, but you can also use the manual way to cook. Okay, so look, it's so precise, like by the gram, like very, very, very precise. Okay, then I also need I will need honey as well. So for honey, because it's oil-free honey chicken, right? So I need 25 grams of honey. So I'm just going to squirt in honey. Yeah. 25 grams. That has this squirting function. So it's actually very convenient. Okay. And also I need oyster sauce. So oyster sauce, I will put 15 grams. So it's very, very easy. Like you just marinate your chicken for like 20 minutes. So oyster sauce, 15 grams. So if you actually like, right, you can actually put in like garlic or shallots to like, you know, all these aromats to actually lift up the taste. But I feel that with all this marinade, it's enough for me already. Okay. So I'm going to put in my chicken right now. So these are the blanched chicken. So I'm just going to put in and I'm going to marinate with my hands. Just marinate inside. And then I'm going to let it sit in the fridge for about 10 minutes and then I will cook it. Okay, so that is all from me. Next. Chrissy.
Hello. Okay, so now you are actually starting on for this part, and a lot of y'all might wonder how does this cookie dough works. But before because my son is with me today. I have no help at home and I have to carry my son most of the time, and today he is actually with us today. Hi, cutie boy. Say hi to everybody. Okay, he just wake up. So let us start start with our Katie. If you are able to prepare the making dough part. So a lot of us actually wondering, how does this kneading wood? There is one kneading wood that perfectly works very, very well. And I use it almost every week because I make bread, I make cakes. And then a lot of time, right, like mom, like us, right, we try to create a lot of activity with our children. Whenever we wanted to involve them to do baking, they are so happy. And then this will actually give us more bonding time. A lot of time, us moms, right, we will actually work from home and then be at the laptop, and then not so many attention given to these kids. And a lot of time, over the weekend, they will say, hey, mama, can you do cake, So with this Thermomix actually create more family time, I would say. So Katie, you can share how does this helps you, and then also showcasing how this kneading works.
Yeah, sure. Hi, I'm back. Okay, I like just Priscilla sharing, right? Actually, this kneading wood, we can do a lot of things, which include like bread, like steamed bao or steamed bun, then all those like kneading on the fish ball, then kneading meatball, anything. So now I will showcase that is how this function kneading noodle. So as the Chinese, I believe you're very light on this banh mi, or we call it mi hun gui. Okay, so now because later lunch I will cook this for my lunch. So I will showcase you how this kneading function going on. Okay, so this is my manual recipe. So I just follow my way to like put it in. So actually you can use this to make the so-called pasta as well. Like, because previously we are using, we buy outside all those pasta, all those so-called spaghetti. So actually you can use this to knead the so-called dough, and then to use the machine to make it as a noodle. Okay, you can use this kneading function to do all these things. Okay, so I will put in the 250 gram water. Okay, as per say that the so-called weight is already built in, so I just put it in, follow 250. Okay, then after that, I will put in oil. Oil, I will need 40. Okay, you just, after you put in the water, right? So for sure, there is a happening. So you just need to click on the tear, then you can just continue the next ingredient. 340. Okay, and after that, I put it 1 egg. Okay, and put some salt. I believe I need 2 teaspoons of salt. Okay. So I just use 1 minute's time to cook it a while. One minute and 50, then speed 3. Okay, now we need to use some temperature to cook the so-called egg and mix around. Okay, like Priscilla shared just now, we also can use these chances when you have the Thermomix to have a bonding with your kids. Like every week I will make bread for my kids one, like because they very like of the sausage bread. So I can always like homemade bread to my kids. So you all no need to like go out purposely to buy, because you can use that bread function, right, to make any kind of bread that your kids like. Then you can also ask your kids to help you to so-called make the so-called to make it the style that they like make like Winnie the Pooh, or make as a so-called cartoon style that they like. So they will like to eat what they are make. Okay, so this is also the bonding time with your kids as well. So even though like with Thermomix, right, you can ask your kids help you to cook, or you ask your husband help you to cook. So you no need to like every time that you need to like stay into the kitchen, then you worry your kids will touch on the fire or anything that's dangerous, because you will feel that I believe that if you use the stove cook, right, every time you cook that time, you will not allow your kids to come. Please go out of the kitchen, because you're worried there is a dangerous or there is the oil, hurt them. So with Thermomix, you can actually close to Thermomix, even though then they can help you to put in the so-called ingredient. So this is the so-called bonding time, or so helper to help you while you are cooking. Okay, so after I mix the so-called egg or whatever things that should be inside, then I will pour in the flour. Okay, because I believe this. Okay, I just put in the flour. Okay, and put in some paprika flour as well. So now I will call up my kneading function. Okay, so I just find my kneading function. We'll only need 2 minutes. Okay, I'm stuck. So as you can see now, my hand is very clean. Don't have any like flour or that dough stick into my hand. Because if you are using traditional way, right, if you will use hand to knead whatever bread or bao or now this noodle dough, you will need hand to knead the so-called dough. So at the end of the time, right, your hand is very dirty, one thing. So second is that if you feel the dough is like dry, so you add some water. Okay, when you feel the dough is like very wet, so what you will do, you will add more flour. So at the end, when you just make a 5% kind of in the dough, so end up it will become 8 or 10%. So with Thermomix, it will have a so-called, you can just follow the ingredients, so it will help you to knead the dough that is very perfect. Now, as you can see, actually inside is help you to knead what you need as a hand. Okay, I can showcase you how inside. So later I will show you the final result, that how the dough looks like. Okay, just like 2 minutes time only. No, I mean, if you use hand, right, I believe you will more than 2 minutes to knead, and then your hand is very tired. Then now you just knead like it. Thermomix will help you to knead. Okay, your hand is clean, your kitchen is clean, the fly is not like flying around. You don't need to clean after you done. Even though, because why you need to clean? Because Thermomix can help you to pre-clean. So this is the function that maybe later I will show you how Thermomix pre-clean. Okay, so another 15 minutes. So I just talk to you, then my dough is all done.
So if you all realize, right, Katie here is really super clean, and she don't even need to have herself standing there making the dough rolling here and there. Yesterday, right, I've just made mantau for my children. If you follow my IG, you actually see. And a lot of people ask, hey, how come your dough is not sticky? It's actually all Thermomix helping. You see?
Yeah, I'm done.
The dough is done.
Yeah, so later on, I just like put in, then to roll it around, then I can cook my bihun kueh already. It's very perfect. Actually not sticky.
Yeah, it's perfect. And if it is a traditional way, right, like how my mother-in-law do is that they will agak lah, then they will put this, put a bit there, then end up too sticky, then add more flour, then actually you want to prepare for 2%, in the end become 4%.
So yeah, perfect later on.
So who agree with me that it's super simple? You all agree, right? It's super simple, right? Thank you, Katie. Thank you. So later on, I believe Katie lunch will be banh mi already.
Yes.
Okay, so to showcase pre-cleaning, right, Katie, you can also add water. After you remove the dough, she will actually add water and showcase how she do the pre-clean. So maybe Katie, you can prepare for that. And our Anna here, she's starting on with her cabbage. So Anna, maybe you can show how do you stir fry cabbage.
Okay, hang on, yeah. All right. So, wait. What's my hand? Okay, so to stir fry cabbage is very easy. I'm going to use my cookie dough recipe. All right, so what I can do is I just show you my screen. All right, so I actually do it on my phone already. It's actually over here. All right, so I actually put, let me show you about Cookie Do, all right? So basically, for Cookie Do, we have this thing that says we have, like, we can choose to like cook today or
yeah,
also.
later on I'll show you all with my computer screen as well.
Yes, all right. So like, because I want to make this 手撕包菜, which is stir-fry cabbage, right? So I'm just going to put cook today. Once I do that, it will say like, you're going to add the shopping list, all right? So basically, if you add the shopping list, right, what happens is that this Cookie Do is so convenient. You can show your shopping list, and then you have like a list of things that you can actually see. Can you see? Yeah. Maybe
later I'll show in the computer screen. Everybody can see clearly.
Yeah. Okay, so basically you have everything. So you can actually put by category or also by recipes. So depending on what you want to make. So I actually want to make bun bao, I want to make fresh prawn spring rolls and so on and so forth, right?
You have so many to cook list.
Yeah. Because it's so convenient, like before you sleep, right? That's what you do, right? Like nothing else better to do kind of thing. Right? Okay, so back to my screen. Like just now I actually put on my phone like cook to today, right? So I just go under my week. Then under my week, I have this 手撕包菜, which is a stir-fry cabbage, all right? So let's say if you don't know how to read Chinese, it's totally fine as well. Like, you know, on your laptop or on your phone, right? You can actually use Google Chrome. And then because Google Chrome actually has this translating function, all right? So it's very convenient. Let me pull it out for you, Cookie Do. And because they have this auto-translate, even if it doesn't auto-translate, right? What happens is that you can actually just go inside and then you just put under translate. So it's very convenient. All right, so I'm going to show you how is it like first. So
basically for all our Cookie Do recipe, it comes with multinational languages because it's an international recipe. Over 1,000 recipe we have here, and it comes in English, in Bahasa, and also in other languages like Spanish, French, and then also in Chinese. So a lot of time, if you want to cook some typical Chinese food, right? Often it is available in Chinese. So you can actually translate it, or you can have it like the other half that know how to read Chinese to do it, or else you will learn like what Anna pick up is she used Google Translate by scanning the device on the languages, so which is super convenient. Okay, while waiting Anna from her Google Translate, yeah,
you already translated. So let's say, right, you basically it says in Chinese, so if you know how to read, right? So I'll just read one. It says 注意, then because of safety precaution, you will need your splash guard, right? So this your splash guard is to prevent any splashing of oil, okay, or sauces or anything. So you just cover on top of your mixing bowl later, right? So they say that, okay, you have to be careful, all right? And then after that, you need, let's say you don't know how to read this, right? You see, if it's Chinese, it says 放入35克油, which is 35 grams of oil. Don't know how to read, right? Don't worry, see? Your Google Translate already translate for you already. So you just follow accordingly. Like you probably know how to see the numbers, but you don't know what ingredients. So you can just go back to your phone and see, oh, oil. Okay, then next, what's next? Then it says, oh, 2, what is that? Then, oh, there, see, 2 cloves of garlic. So with Google Translate, right, it's so very convenient. Like you don't know how to read Chinese, also it becomes like, oh, you know how to read Chinese already, right? So as long as you know how to read and you know how to understand, you will know how to use a Thermomix. So it's not only suitable for single people, for moms, or for like single people, all people, as long as you know how to read and you understand, then it's totally easy. And if it's for kids, right? Let's say for Priscilla's daughter, she is 2, right?
Yes.
She 2? Yeah, so she's at the age where she needs to actually read and like discover what letters or even what numbers. So it's a very good way for them to actually like improve on their skills in reading, and also in their skills in acknowledging and also remembering and recognizing words and numbers. Okay, so this is like, wow, you can kill so many birds with one stone, you know. So it's very convenient. Okay, all right, so I will need garlic. I will skip the garlic. Chili also I skip because I don't want to have so spicy and stuff. Okay, so I need to put in cabbage. So I've got my cabbage right here. So look, it's guided cooking. It even have this video. So I'll show you the video. It's very short only, this video. Okay, there, 5 seconds.
Oh, it's amazing, right? Even a screen with color, it will teach you how to actually slice the cabbage into a perfect size that actually fits in what. So a lot of time I made this kueh ketayap before, also got guided cooking, teach you how to actually make the skin of the kueh ketayap and then roll it. So it's like all this, right, helping us to actually those who really don't know how to cook, don't worry about it at all, because this will actually guide you cook in a very, very holistic way. And for those that already know how to cook and you already knows that it can help you with some challenging recipe. Okay, like I say, right, you can find some very challenging recipe that you never tried before. Like my friend actually told me, hey, I can do this focaccia. Wow, can do it super simple. I never thought of like having it in a Western restaurant. It cost me $50 over for a whole pan. Then I can do it at home with just a very, very simple method. So now we have Anna here putting in the garlic, and she will chop the garlic.
I want to make it real quick. Okay, so I can actually leave the whole thing. And I can just go on to turbo. Okay. So basically, I've got garlic. There's this big piece. Okay, I've got 2 of this kind of garlic. Okay, I already peeled it. You can actually use a Thermomix to peel as well, but I don't want to. Okay, so I can just turbo it, and then I put 2 seconds, just like that. Okay, let me show you how my garlic is now. It's like finely chopped already. Look at my garlic. You see?
Wow.
So it's very, very easy.
So once you're familiarized with all these functions, right, actually save a lot of times already. You don't need to follow the guided cooking. You can just like pick it, whatever you want, and then continue with it.
Yeah, that's right. Okay, so next up, I will need to saute my garlic. Then in Chinese, they call it 爆香, okay? So, need to put oil or not? Oh, need to put oil. I totally skip this. Okay, so 35 grams of oil. Okay,
yeah, it's
so I'm
good
just
thing like us, right? Like Anna, sometimes like me also, sometimes we skip some step because we thought we don't want chili, but actually in the recipe, it will actually guide you what you need to put. You won't add up missing up any steps.
Correct. So even let's say like you get distracted most of the time, right? Okay,
like you're on the phone halfway.
Yeah. So they say cover, and then see everything is set for you already, the time and the temperature. The only thing you need to do is just move this. Let's say you don't know how to read this, right? It says 将选择扭转去速度1, which is turn to speed 1 lah. Even you don't know how to read, everything is there. You just have to see the number. Oh, can see not? Sorry. You can just see the number here 1. Then you just move your thing 1. So easy, all right? So for instance, right, we always get distracted in life. Like Priscilla, she has 2 kids, right? And then she has to take care of her kid. Then all of a sudden her daughter will be like, mommy, and she's cooking, and all of a sudden she's like, what's the next step? Don't worry, you can just go to a cookie do. And then because it's a good guided cooking, right, you can just see, oh, what am I? Where did I stop and stuff? Or sometimes if the machine just turns off by itself because she has been away for too long, what she can do is she just turn on her machine, and then the machine will be like, would you like to resume your recipe? So it's actually very, very, very convenient, you know. Like for me also, this is what I always do. Like sometimes I just like want to get something, or that day when I made kaya, I actually ran out of coconut milk. Can you believe it? Like I want to make kaya, but no coconut milk. So I actually stopped everything. I didn't even turn off, okay, I went out. And because I went out for too long, you see the smoke is just right next to me, and it's like I'm so close and it's like still so fine, right? So it's actually very, very safe. And also we have this red color thing, means that your mixing bowl is hot. When it's cold, it's actually green color, okay? So you can just tell a kid, like, you know, if it's red, don't touch. It's like our traffic light, red, stop, green, go, okay? So green is cold, okay? So it's actually very, very good. Like you're teaching your kids to identify colors as well, okay?
Yes, yes.
So,
our Anna here is a piano teacher. That's why she's very patient in educating. Okay, so if you see the actually steaming gas coming up, is actually because they are stir frying the garlic. It's 爆香 the garlic. If you know that we have to stand there and stir fry, right? But this one is inside, they do the job for you. We have this Thermomix blade that comes in two sides. One is the sharper, one is the blunt side. So whenever we want to cut things, we use the sharp side to actually clockwise turning, spinning it. But if let's say we are stir frying something, right, often it's anti-clockwise. You can actually manually adjust it, or you follow the cookie do, it will actually guide you step by step. So with anti-clockwise, it actually won't cut your vegetable or your noodle. So you can actually do mie goreng, Maggi goreng, or bihun goreng in this Thermomix as well. It's super, super simple. And then now our Anna here, while she's waiting for that, right? How many more minutes we can see, right?
Oh, yeah. So basically, I've got 41 more seconds, 38,
Yeah.
37. So while this is saute, you can actually go and do your things, like you probably cut your garlic already, right? Like you chop the tops and you want to throw away the skin, right? So this is actually the perfect time for you to just, like, you know, keep this and tidy this and that. And you can probably like rinse your rice so that you can cook your rice on later. So it's actually very, very convenient. So I'm only down with 14 seconds, all right? So
a lot of time what
yeah.
I do is actually just like preparing other dishes whenever this is cooking itself. For a mom like us, right, a lot of time we will need to multitask and maximize our time, because we know like, oh, my kids nap for that 1.5 hours only. I can do as much as I can during this 1.5 hours for cooking the dinner. It will perfectly help. And often, if let's say you're doing one dish at a time, if you are, imagine you're using a pan to fry, right? Then you cannot go and wash other dishes. But this one, you can.
Yeah. Okay, so it's ready. So it's done sauteing my garlic. So even if the conventional way of cooking is that your pan or your wok has to be dry in order for you to put oil, but with Thermomix you don't have to, because it won't splatter all the way to your face. All right, see? So it's done sauteing. If you prefer your garlic to be slightly more charred, you can actually cook for slightly longer. Okay. So, but I'm just going to follow exactly. All right, I actually have 500 grams of cabbage right here. Okay, so this is a aroma basket, aroma dish. All right. So basically, very convenient. You can actually just put in your vegetable in, and then you can you can even dry out the water and stuff. So it acts as a sieve as well. Okay, like I don't know, Hokkien call it galo. Okay, so yeah. So you can even like drain. Yes, you can
You
drain
need to
your
follow
vegetable.
the measurement in the cookie dough, yeah, for this one, because it's high temp.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Oops. All right. Okay, I'll better follow because no space already also. Okay, so I have enough-ish. So I'm going to cover now.
350 grams of this cabbage. So she will need to put in 350 gram cabbage, and then as next, put in the splash guard.
Yes,
So putting on the splash guard is actually when you are using high temperature, you need to have this.
Okay, so
this is high temperature mode.
Correct. So it's only accessible with cookie dough. Okay, you cannot actually do it manually because it's a safety function as well. So this high temperature is actually around. So I just have to start it first. So it's about 170 to 180 degrees Celsius. All right. So it's not accessible if you were to actually do it ourselves. Okay, because to prevent any burning cases or any accidents, that's why it's actually being locked away and in our cookie dough. Okay. All right. So yeah, we wait for it to cook. Next person.
Okay, sure. A lot of you actually wanted to know a little bit better on how does this cookie dough works. Let me share you. Okay, here's the most exciting part about cookie dough. Cookie dough is the one thing that only Thermomix have. And a lot of us, right, are quite puzzled. What is cookie dough like? Okay, just give you a very layman term. Cookie dough is actually an online cloud-based recipe. This online cloud-based recipe allow you to do a lot more than just browsing recipe. What we can do here. First of all, when we wanted to explore, we will actually go through the main page. Sign up as an user first, and then you can actually see a lot of different meal. It has a lot of collection in different languages, and also some of the article, blogs, and sharing. Okay, so when I want to explore recipe, what we need to do is just key in keywords. For example, I want to find something related to matcha. If you are a matcha lover, you want to search for something matcha, then you filter it with, it can be under category, it can be under difficulties or the portion. And then a lot of time I will just filter via English. So you will see all English matcha related recipe here. So you can do matcha yogurt, matcha ice cream, matcha muffins, and also matcha cookies. And later on, we will have this matcha latte, right? Otherwise, if let's say you have chili, okay, or you have prawn, okay, let's say we have prawn. So we want to see what I can do with prawn. Wow, so many. Prawn saganaki. Wow, what is this? Garlic prawn. We have prawn curry and even fritters and also salad. So a lot more you can explore, and even dumpling they will teach you, and a lot of special dishes that you never thought of you will be doing. But with Thermomix, right, this cookie dough helps you to explore more excited dishes, and it makes your cooking journey even more excited. After all, if you ask me, if you don't have this cookie dough, a lot of time you just cook back the potato chicken lah, then ABC soup, then same lah, veggie. But with prawn, right, it's either I cook it chili prawn or maybe a normal prawn. But with this prawn, we can have so many varieties, even prawn gratin pink peppercorn. What is that? I also don't know, but you can explore it. Click it in. It will tell you how is the rating. These are rating from all the user, and the difficulty, preparation time, and total time. It will show you what are the ingredients that are required, and also the preparation. So it's pretty simple, like 5 seconds, 3 minutes, speed spoon, 15 minutes with the temperature, and then insert the butterfly whisk. This is pretty simple. As long as you click cook today, right, it will actually appear in your cooking list in the screen. So like what Anna says, I have my recipe here. So these are some recipes that I bookmark. So I have created my own recipe. Like for instance, I have my husband's favorite dinner here. This is what he likes to eat. So I will actually put it in, and it's available. And some of the safe cookbook here. Okay, these are cookbook that I save. Okay, all in one meal. So you can do family meal here. When we want to explore cookbook, right? Let's say you can explore through collection. Okay, like we want to say kids food. You see, there are so many kids collection here. Oh my God. So you want to click cookie dough kids. So these are some kids recipes. So excited, right? You can't eager to involve your kids to do all this. So if not, right, you can actually go through other kids collection, snack for kid. So these are inside the collection. What else you have? Wow, I tell you, you will be super excited to do all these different things. Even orange jelly also can do. Like even the small cheddar made board. So easy, right? It's all the ingredients given and all the steps given. And all you need to do is just click save. Like I want to add to my shopping cart, or add to my week, or add to my shopping list. So whenever shopping list is the great things that you can explore is you can search by category or by recipe. Like just now, I have added this chicken cheddar meatball into my recipe under the shopping list. And I also have my kampiong prawn ingredients, cake pisang ingredients, and also matcha raspberry custard tart. So I can remove it easily if I just want to remove that because I already cooked it. Or else you will be going through whatever ingredients that you require. Oh, I need to buy all this. Yes. So all that I need to buy, I can group it under category. Like baking ingredients. In the shopping list, you can have all this. And then under the seafood, I need dry shrimp, I read prawns. Okay, I already have that, so I just check it out. So if you wanted to actually export it, you can actually share this list and paste it to your husband. Your husband will be able to follow the list and buying. So convenient, right? All what we need to do is actually plan your week ahead. Like these are the whole week what I have did. So yesterday I did mantau, and then sometimes I never really follow cookie dough, and these are some, I usually cook on a weekend. So a lot of time you will see a lot of weekend dishes that I have planned, what I have cooked before. Then these are dishes that I cook. You can plan it ahead. Plan your week ahead, do one-time shopping grocery, and then you have all the ingredients in place, then you can cook whatever you want. It's kind of a habit, like most of us advisor here, right, will actually do the preparation 1 week ahead. If you're excited with this, can you say yes? And now maybe we can stand by our lucky draw second round. Okay, so everybody, are you excited with this? It's really different. Yes, a lot of us excited with this cookie dough, and I'm even more excited with our lucky draw. Okay, and now can we have our lucky draw started, and while having to let everyone know how long more your cabbage is?
Okay, my cabbage is left with 4 seconds. Should we see our cabbage, my cabbage first? Let's give my cabbage some love, okay?
Hey, Anna.
So when it's ready,
Good?
Oh, sorry, can you hear?
Okay,
Oh, because of my fan.
Minutes, right?
Because of my fan. Okay, so basically, it's done. All right, so basically when it's done, it will actually tell you that it's done. Just now you will actually hear the
it's
music.
done already, okay.
Yeah, so we need 15 grams of sangchou. Sangchou is soy sauce. Okay, so I just have to put 15 grams of soy sauce. So tear it. It says gui ling, so you gui ling it. And then just put 15 grams. Okay, so 15 grams is up. Next up is just gonna mix it. It says 1 gram of sugar. So we want to put sugar to just elevate the taste a little. Okay, so now it's negative 1 gram. I just have to put it to 0, or I can tear it up to me. Okay. All right. There's definitely more than 1 gram. All right. So just next, and then cover. Put the cover on the measuring cup, and then just cook it for another 30 seconds for it to just stir. 拌炒 is just to stir fry. Okay, just to mix it. And that is all. So I'm going to share my screen so that we can see the lucky draw, okay? Alrighty. Okay, are you all ready? Let's go. Jessica!
Wow, Jessica Ting! Congratulations, Jessica!
Are you here, Jess?
Are you here, Jess?
Here. Possible to make swan pou yu? Yes, Jenny, it's possible to make swan pou yu with our high temperature. Jessica! I see a Jessica right here, but I'm not sure whether it's a Jessica Ting. Jessica Ting!
Jessica Ting.
Okay.
Okay, Jessica Ting, look out for Anna for your redemption, and she will arrange for you. And Jenny here to answer your question. Yes, Suan Tou Yu is able to do. We can do like this garlic, the Chong Tou Yu also can. So a lot of time you want to do the bawang, right? Then you need to deep fry it. Then on a normal conventional way, you need a lot of oil to do this. But with Thermomix, it can help you to quickly do it, and you can actually store it and use for next time. So while waiting for others, let's see. We have our matcha here. Anna, is your vegetable done?
It's done. But can we have Jessica to tell us whether is she here? Because if she's not here, I think we'll spin it again.
Oh.
Yeah. So Jessica.
Jessica, are you here? Please respond, and we will be able to reckon this. Because if you're not here, Jessica, I saw a Jessica. Is this the same Jessica? Jessica Ting and Jessica under our chats.
Going once. Going twice. Sorry, Jess. Okay, next one.
Jenny Wee. Hi, Jenny. I saw you. You are here.
It's fun. You can type in the chat and say here.
Congrats, Jenny Wee.
Woohoo! She's here, right? Jenny, you're here, right?
Jenny Wee here, and Jenny Wee is so
she
happy. Yes, Jenny Wee say thank you. Okay, Jenny Wee, reach out to Anna, yeah?
Yes, so my number is actually in the chat, or I will just put it next to my name, okay? So you all can just WhatsApp me, okay? Or you can PM me via my Instagram, all right? My number is 01999333282. Okay, without further ado, let's have Serene to show us her matcha. Come on, Serene.
Hello everyone, my name is Serene and I'm based in Gombak, Selangor. So today I'll be sharing you how to make a matcha green tea cheese foam. So this is something which is very popular amongst the bubble tea chain shop. So and because of MCO, when I was I'm very craving for it, it's very difficult for me to get through the shop because it's quite dangerous outside, and I do not want to risk my life. So that's why I need to go through Grab app to order green tea matcha, and it takes very long to actually deliver to me, and it really costs a lot also. So with Thermomix, right, I'm able to make this drink like within 5 minutes. It's so easy and with very simple ingredients. So the matcha green tea that I'll be doing today is in the quick do recipe as well. So as explained by Anna and Priscilla, it's so easy using cookie dough. It's a guided recipe and you don't need to know what to put in, and you just follow through the cookie dough. So let's start cooking. So I saved this under my week. So it's under cooking today. So it's just here. So now we start cooking. Now they want us to put 600 grams of ice in 2 jars, but I do have ice today, so I just keep next. And now they want us to put 350 grams of water. So I just put in accordingly. And with the scale built in, I do not need to have a separate scale to weigh my water and ingredients. So I just follow through. Yep, 350 grams. Then I click next, and it asks me to add in 150 grams of milk. So I'll just follow through again with the scale in there. See, it's really convenient for us that do not know how to make it, and it costs so expensive outside to just buy a drink. So next, it asked me to add 1.5 tablespoon of matcha powder. I'm using this, but you can use any kind of brand of matcha powder that you can find in the market. So yes, 1.5 tablespoon of matcha powder. And you are using traditional way to actually blend matcha. It's actually very inconvenient because matcha tends to clump together. But using Thermomix, the blending function is it's very strong for you to actually mix the mixture without any clump. Oh yeah, after that, they want us to add 2 tablespoons of icing sugar, but I'm going to skip icing sugar for this session. So I click next. So it asked me to put in my measuring cup and my cover up to the cookie dough. Then I can just follow through again. And it asked me to turn the speed to 1.5 in order to mix everything together. And it only takes 30 seconds to mix the mixture into a very well blended matcha green tea latte. So in a normal way, you need to get the whisk and a professional whisk, and it's cost really expensive to just mix your matcha mixture very well blended. But with Thermomix, in 30 seconds, you don't even need to bring all the things with you and wash after that, and everything will be mixed in one bowl, and you just need to wash one bowl. So while I'm talking, it's already done, so you can see. I can show you how does it like in this matcha mixture. So you can see it's I'm not sure whether you can see, it's well incorporated. And after that, he want us to put it into the glass. So in the next step, they want us to wash the mixing bowl. So Priscilla, maybe you can go through the third lucky draw while I wash this bowl.
Sure, no problem. So Anna, we will need you for our third lucky draw now. And you gotta unmute yourself.
That's very fast. Okay, all right. So those of you who are still around, please stay towards the end because I still need to cook my chicken, all right? So don't go away, all right? Okay, hang on while I share my screen. Okay. Let's get it spinning. Are you ready? You get something?
Kong Tae, are you here? Hello. Kong Tae, if you are here, kindly say yes.
Kong Ting, are you here, Kong Ting? If you are here, please do let us know, or else we will need to skip to the next person. Ding Kong, Mayo. Going once. Going twice. Sorry, Kong Ting. Maybe better luck next time. Next person. Okay. Okay. Oh, I see the picture. Can you faster respond in the chat, or you can unmute yourself? Kawei, I see you here in our participant list. Or you can react like hands up or a party hat or anything. You here, Kawei? Okay, I see you some chat. Yes, good job. Congratulations, Kawei.
Hi, congratulations, Kawei.
Yeah, so WhatsApp me your details, okay, your address and yeah, name. All right, okay, so I'm actually pre-cleaning my bowl right now. Let's go back to Serene. Woohoo!
Yep, so in
Serene,
the
you done?
next step, I'll be making the cream cheese foam on top. So this is I think the main essence of this drink. It's really delicious. And now we just go through the EDU steps to guide us in making the foam. So now they want us to add 130 grams of whipping cream. So I'll just add. Yeah, okay, then it wants me to add another 90 grams of milk. So let's add milk.
It's kind of convenient. You won't worry that, or you don't know how much to agar-agar. And a lot of time, like me, right, very bad at agar-agar one, right? So I will always follow the instructions 100% one, because if not, it will be like, I know, too sweet lah, too salty lah, or what. Then after the first time trying, then you can adjust later on for a second attempt.
Exactly. Then after that, it wants me to add 35 grams of cream cheese. So I actually tore it earlier just now. So I've added in my cream cheese. Then another 2 tablespoons of icing sugar. So maybe I will add a little bit icing sugar this time. Then mixing time. Then it wants me to turn the speed to speed 5 to actually well incorporate the cheese foam. In 1 minute and 30 seconds. So while it's blending, it's actually turning the cheese foam and the whipping cream to create a bubble kind of mixture. So to create another layer to your green tea latte. So I guess this is one of the most exciting thing about Thermomix, because you can just make everything in just one pot and not a separate blender where you need to clean it after that again. So I guess one thing good about a Thermomix, not only can make dessert, you can make from starter to dessert. So everything in just one machine. So I'm really, really impressed by this. And just under 40 seconds into the mixture. And I set my top here to actually show you how the cheese foam is going to be on top of the glass, and you can see the different kind of mixture that the Thermomix has created. And we are almost there, and then really excited about this.
We can actually use this method, right? Like example, to whip our egg white to become a whipping cream. And then a lot of time, if you want to do cake, like chiffon cake, if you use the traditional method, it may not be successful easily. But with Thermomix, right, I tell you, even your first time doing chiffon cake is easily to be able to make it correct, I would say. So like how our Serene here, right? She can dress up nicely and she can do a lot of different dishes. I would say the good thing is we can actually do this excitement in cooking in many ways, not only for ourselves, but for our family.
That's very true. Like, it's so convenient. It has cut down a lot of my cooking times, especially when we are working from home and work has been very hectic. And with Thermomix, you can actually cook your food within half an hour for a 2-dish dinner, and at the same time you can also work as well. So it kind of create a lot of convenience, bring convenience. It's like your washing machine, your dishwasher. This Thermomix is something to help you to cook. So now my mixture is ready. I can show you the cheese foam right now to my glass. And we are done. So very good post-lunch drinks later on.
Matcha cream cheese foam. And then you can take a lot of nice picture from there. It's gonna be like very delicious already. So Anna, can I have your cabbage? And later on we'll take a group photo and we will be able to see how Anna cabbage likes. And she's still pending for her soy chicken, and it will be the grand finale here. Wow, very nice. So this high temperature 手撕包菜, right? If you have eaten it in a Chinese restaurant, it's gonna be very delicious because it's the taste is very different from our normal stir-fried cabbage, I would say. If you follow the cookie dough menu, right? After the frying part, you will smell, wow, this stir-fried cabbage is so different from the conventional one that we have. So now we have our soy chicken, and Anna, your chicken already marinated, right? Yes, okay.
I just gotta put it in, so it's super easy. Just pour it in along with the sauce. Okay. So 4 chicken drumstick, and then with the leftover marinade, you can just pour it in. Okay. All right, then I just have to put my lid on. My lid on. I have to cook it for about 10 minutes. 10 minutes, varoma. Varoma is like with the steaming function, okay? Don't forget to put reverse or else it will become shredded chicken. And I will put like a spoon stir instead of speed one because mine is the whole piece of chicken, okay? So we just wait for it to cook. So we've got 9 minutes, 9.5 minutes. All right, so do you all have... Sorry,
Anna, sorry.
I add spotlight. Go.
Okay, sure. So a lot of you, right, might wonder, hey, a lot of people actually selling Thermomix, but why I need to buy from ACE Group? A lot of us here, right, been exploring about Thermomix for a while. Then you might also aware that there are a lot of seller outside, advisor outside in particular. But why we wanted to encourage you all to get from us, ACE team, because we ACE team here, right, we have a lot of activities. We have a regular demo on every weekend, Saturday and Sunday. We will have Mandarin, English, and Malay demo. And apart from it, we have also cooking class. If you're following our IG, right, our cooking class, everybody Zoom together and hands-on together making mooncake. Everybody Zoom and hands-on together making different dishes. And it's kind of like an activity and excitement. And we are planning ahead many more activities like mother and children cookie bakery class, something like that. It's like very valuable and it's free. It's only free when you buy your Thermomix with our advisor, our team of advisor giving you value added service, after sales service here. If you buy from anyhow, anywhere, right, you might not get the equivalent services, I would say. We have a few platforms for you to resource for recipe. We have our Facebook private page here with almost 4,000-5,000 of members inside. And we also have an app called Band app. So this Band app is an app that actually store a lot of recipes that are written by our advisor, okay? This is Band, and when we click into the Band, right, you will go into your ACE cooking club here. And this cooking club here will be like a combination of a Facebook, WhatsApp, and IG. Why? Because like a chat here, you will be able to see how other people actually cook, what they do, what recipe that they explore. Then you can find inspiration from all what other people cook. Other than that, you can also go to this album. Then all albums are classified according to different languages and also type. So for instance, you want to look for dessert, then you will be able to find dessert in English language here, and click on it. You can actually save it, dual language. So it's all created by all our group of advisors. So it's not limited to this. There is still another one, what we call is the chat room. So we have different chat room here, like a Malay chat room, Chinese chat room, and English chat room. You will be asking questions like, hey, can I use this flour? Or do you have any good baking tools to recommend? Or I'm checking on this recipe. Can this recipe be replaced by this because I don't have that? So a lot of time, right, it's not only this advisor is helping you on after sales service, but it's a whole team is assisting you on after sales services, which is something really exclusive here by joining our team. If you are eager to be part of us as an advisor, you can also ask your your advisor to actually introduce you in, because becoming advisor, you get extra perks. Okay. So these are ACE perks here. And a lot of us might be wondering, hey, Priscilla, how much is actually Thermomix selling? You have been talking for so long and you haven't told me how much is it. Okay, let me just share across what is the price for this Thermomix. It's originally sold at 7,188, but now it's not 6,688. Sorry. This is old slide. Now is 6,988. So this 6,988, what it inclusive is has VIP cooking class. We have include this free delivery, and we have online recipe community together with an unboxing services. And now because of MCO, right, our unboxing services from physical has already turned up to a virtual session. This virtual session will be via Zoom every Saturday. And this Saturday, we have our Chinese session unboxing. If you have already gotten your Thermomix TM6, you can actually tune in. Our founder of ACE group here, Al, will be showcasing you from A to Z. What is this Thermomix like? And upon you having your Thermomix in front of you, you can actually learn together hands-on. So these are what Thermomix full set comes with. The Varoma set, shimmering basket, splash guard, butterfly, spatula, and also this MC cup. So MC cup is the covered lah. So basically, if you ask me, hey, Priscilla, is there any promotions going on? Yes, there is promotion going on. Let me show you what promotion is going on right now. Because if you were to make an order right now, right, you will be actually getting this host gift for free. It is worth 360. It's a thermo server. This thermo server can help to preserve heat, or it can be like after you cook your spaghetti or pasta, you can put it inside. Or if you want to store it cold, you can put your ice cream to be inside chilled. Another thing, if you make full payment, you will be enjoying to get another extra free cookbook. You can choose either is an Easy Meal cookbook or Malay Kitchen cookbook. This is something very different. And a lot of time, right, every one of us actually wanted to know that what can be found in terms of recipe. not only limited to this cookie dough, right? If I never renew my cookie dough, can I do other thing with it? Can I find my recipe elsewhere? Yes. You can actually find your recipe from band apps or even online platform like some of it are official Thermomix group. Then you can actually go into it and source for different recipe. And I would like to share with you here as well, what is it for the installment payment plan? Because some of us might want to explore installment, right? If you would like to explore installment, you can be paid via credit card or debit card. So this is the installment payment plan. You can choose first option, which is full payment, 6,988. You will get a free extra cookbook. Second option is fully installment via credit card. For banks, CIMB, Hong Leong Bank, Maybank, and Public Bank, it can be installment up to 24 months. And the third method, which is more favorable to many of us, is actually this. You paid a deposit of 2,988. The balance 4,000 you can do via installment. It can be credit card. It can also be debit card. And the best thing is, if you choose option 3, right, your credit card limit and debit card limit won't be blocked, because it's like a standing instructions here. So you can choose up to 18 months. Every month is 222.30 for 4,000 balance. So it's kind of very convenient if you ask me. Like you can ask, hey, sayang, your another half help to pay for deposit, then the balance you pay yourself lah, right? So with this, a lot of time you can actually have it own. And what we hope here for a lot of us is every one of you can have more like ease yourself from cooking and excite yourself from creating more and more special dishes here. Okay, so let's see how many more time we have left with our soy chicken here. Anna.
We actually have 1.5 more minutes for our chicken. So
Anna, maybe you can share what you have cooked before since you gotten your Thermomix until now. What is the most excitement dish that you have been doing that you never thought of you would be doing even without this Thermomix?
It was actually yesterday with Serene. We actually had like a cooking class, but it was actually my mistake because I actually had a poster, and then the poster I actually put the meeting ID. But then when I sent it out to everybody, they want the link, but I didn't include the link. So I thought that, just by inserting the ID, right, it's easier. But then we have a lot of lazy people that don't want to input the ID. So anyways, it's fine because Serene just want to gain some exposure into like doing demo sessions and cooking live. So yeah, we actually made this 3Q mooncake, okay? It's like a Taiwanese mooncake. Let me show you how it's like.
Yeah, if you ever never tried any mooncake before, right? You should actually try doing mooncake. It's very simple with Thermomix.
Yeah, so this is the mooncake, okay? So it's like red and white sesame. Okay, let me cut it and show you. We actually have red bean paste, mochi, and also chicken sauce and salted egg yolk.
Wow.
Yes. So red bean paste, mochi, meat floss, and also egg yolk. Now we see they're here. You see, right? These are the layers. So the pastry is actually it's actually a mixture of oil pastry and also puff pastry. And when you actually bite into it, it actually tastes like tau sa pia. So it's actually very fun to do it. And then we can actually make the meat floss with our Thermomix. We can also make mochi. So mochi is very easy. Equal parts water, equal parts glutinous rice flour. Blend it, and then after that, put it into a tray and steam it for half an hour. So it's very easy. So I actually made 500 grams. So I still have leftovers. Okay, so yeah, so it's actually very easy. You can actually like blend peanuts as well. Blend roasted peanuts, put in sugar, and then you can just mix it, and then it will taste like the Penang kind of mochi. So it's actually very delicious. Okay, you can even make red bean paste. So everything is with the Thermomix except for the salted egg yolk. Okay, salted egg yolk you need to toast it into the oven. Okay, so if you want a recipe, you can go to my Instagram, Anna Low YT, or Cook with Anna Low, or even Serene's Instagram, which is Cook with Serene Ui. You can actually have 2 versions of the recipe in English and in also Chinese. Okay, so my chicken is ready. Ooh, It smells amazing. Okay, let me pour it out. Okay, let me pour it out. I don't want to pour because I'm using a plate. All right, so look, this is the chicken.
Wow. Okay, let's get ready for everybody. Hey, I saw a lot of friends here. You can turn on your camera, and then maybe you can show us from the, yeah, okay, Anna is pouring it out.
I will just rub it out. See, like in perfect shape.
Wow.
Yeah, so that's the power of Thermomix. Look, with the blade inside, you don't even have to worry. Look, so for the sauce, right, it's actually quite runny. If you put, so I can
for individual that actually prefer it to be darker, you can actually cook it a little bit more dark soy sauce. You can adjust yourself in that sense.
Yes, correct. So I actually prefer it to be thicker. So now I'm going to use a thicken mode. All right, I'm just going to show you how I do it. All right, so with thicken mode, so that's why we have this thicken mode right here. Okay, so
these are all the preset mode here.
All right, so thicken mode, I can choose up to 100, but I'll just put 80 and then I'll just thicken it. So they will actually see like how is your sauce like, and then they will help you thicken it. All right, so this one is very, very convenient with our Thermomix, right? And also a lot of professional chefs or fine dining chefs, they actually use this thicken mode to make their sauces, or even like when they want to add basil oil, they will also use this Thermomix to actually extract all those oils. So it's actually very convenient, like even to thicken whenever they take mushroom sauce or black pepper sauce, they will use this thicken mode. So, and then instead of just putting like corn flour or whatever flour to thicken the sauce, right, we actually use this to boost further so that our sauce is actually like without starch, to say. Yeah. So besides all this thicken mode, we also have warm up mode. Right, we have warm up mode, kettle, egg boiler, rice cooker. So this blend is like for blender lah. Okay. We also have fermentation for yogurt. You can even make your own cheese. You can make your own kimchi, or even ferment your dough like to be faster. You want to make it proof faster, you can use this fermentation mode. All right. So this slow cook mode, you can actually like braise your pork or braise your lamb shank. You can actually use your slow cook mode, even soup. So basically for soup, right, we actually have this marker on our Thermomix, the back side, the back part. So if it's 2.2 liter, we actually have a 500 mark, 1 liter, 2 liter, and 2.2 liter. If you were to put your water up to 2.2 liter, right, after 1 hour of cooking, it will just be slightly lower than 2.2. You can actually ask Serene about this because she and her husband had this argument where when you cook soup, right, manual way, to close the lid or to open the lid. So they actually had an argument about that. It's actually quite funny. But then when she used the Thermomix to cook, right, she just put like maybe 1 liter, and actually 1 liter of soup will come out of using Thermomix. So it's like you are actually preserving all the nutrients instead of just letting it evaporate. Also, we have this warm up mode. Like I think Priscilla uses it quite a lot. She can actually warm up her breast milk for her baby. And also you can warm up food for your child. Like 37 degrees Celsius is the perfect temperature, because can you imagine okay, you feed your kid, you feed like that, it's fine, you blow and then you feed, it's fine, right? But can you imagine if you have a helper or your friend comes over and help you feed your kid while you get ready? It's actually quite disgusting, right? Like you don't know what your friend has eaten, who they kiss, who they share saliva with and stuff, or whether they brush their teeth that morning itself, right? So with the Thermomix, right, you don't even have to blow anymore, you just pick it up and then just feed your kid, right? So it's actually very good. And then you can also make coffee, like with the kettle mode, we can set a certain temperature. Like just now, Serene actually made matcha. So there's actually a certain temperature that the matcha actually takes to dissolve, right? But then everything is like set already, so it's actually not so much of hassle. All right, so you can actually heat up things according to their temperature. You can even make lollipop and also honeycomb. Honeycomb is like the kind of the chocolate that we eat, crunchy has this honeycomb inside, right? Yeah, you can actually achieve such texture with our Thermomix. And also we have turbo. The turbo function, we can even grind coffee beans, okay? And even spices like as hard as like cinnamon bark, you can actually make it into fine cinnamon flakes. And it's like it's like legit, you know, like you don't even have to buy it from the store. You know, in store, they probably like mix with other things and they actually had like additives. So with Thermomix, you don't have to worry, okay? So my sauce is almost done. I'm just going to show you all the sauce. Yeah, it's actually quite thick already. So I'm just going to, the splash that I actually put it on top of it to prevent it from splashing. Woo, beautiful. Okay, see my chicken is right here. So I'm going to lay on the table. Okay, so I'm going to just look at the sauce. It's not as thick as what you all think would be, but it's good enough for me compared to just now, so runny, right? So my lunch is ready. So what I need to do is just probably some rice or noodles. Then I have my 手撕包菜 and this soy chicken. And see, it's so healthy. Voila, done. So my bowl, I can just pre-clean it and that's all. And it's so easy. So yeah, with Thermomix, life is definitely easier and more fun. You don't have to be the one cooking. I'm actually in my living room, actually in the kitchen area, but my house is actually like open concept one. So I can actually cook in my dry kitchen. So it's actually very, very convenient. So yeah, so
a lot of us actually has been eyeing, right? As much as we wanted to convey a message here today is actually to let many of you know this Thermomix is really something very excited to own it and also to use it. And we are proud to announce that we have come to an end for today's session. And we have our Serene and Katie here. Thank you for today, sharing how you do your fabulous meal with Thermomix. And thank you for every one of you that are spending 2 hours here together with us today to watch our demo. And if you have any questions, you can always reach out to Anna, reach out to me, or reach out to your advisor, because your advisor will be the best person to advise you. And thank you very much, and hope all the winners from our lucky draw today would reach out to Anna to redeem your gift. Okay, so have a good day, everybody, and thank you very much for staying through the whole session, and we truly appreciate that. And wishing everybody healthy, and we shall take a group picture now. Hey, thank you, everyone. We take a quick one. Hi. Okay, thanks, everybody. Have a great day. I shall end the meeting.